Today's video, I'm going to go over the design of the engine house, the Woodman engine house. I'm going to go into the problems I had getting it to fit the turntable and everything onto the layout, and I'll be making drawings for the building template. Hi, I'm Mike, and I'm building a model railroad layout based on a Chicago Northwestern narrow gauge line that was basically around 1920-ish in southwest Wisconsin. The railroad was called the Dinky, Ridge Runner. I also do some G-scale dioramas, and I'm building an H-hole steam layout that is based around 1938, just pre-war. Originally, I had planned a 50-foot engine house with the turntable right here, but it was the engine house was way too close to the track that goes around the back. I didn't have room for clearance for cars and locomotives. So what I did was I moved the turntable back about a foot, and that's all fine. I guess I have enough room to get off the main line, get to a siding, or get to the track siding I need, and then I just use this to fill in for the engine, or for the approach into the engine house. So now I have plenty of room between the turntable and the front of the engine house to get the locomotives in, and left some space between the turntable and the tracks seen before, and that is that the locomotive 460s I'm using, the Bachmann ON30s, are about 48 feet long. So instead of having a 50-foot engine house, I decided to go to a 60-foot, which means this gets just a little bit closer, about 10 feet closer. Not a problem, I think. I think I can still squeeze in here. I have enough for both tracks to get in off the turntable. So I made the mock-up, kind of point out problems I was having. It worked pretty good. I guess I should have realized ahead of time that 50-foot wasn't going to be big enough. The templates I made for the building of the engine house. So this was the original Woodman engine house that I was working from. It's only 26 wide. The doors were, I think, like 10 feet wide, and it's only 48 feet long. Now, I think maybe all they did was maybe park their place to park the locomotive out of the weather. That wouldn't have not given you any room to work on it or do any kind of maintenance. So, and this was torn down, removed around 1910, and I'm modeling later era around 1920, 1920ish, in that time frame. So what I've done is I've taken a little bit of artistic license, if you will, and I changed and went to something more like like this. This was a drawing or a building that was designed by Al Armitage. I think it's like 1990 or something. I think I got this out of a narrow gauge Gazette. Maybe Model Railroad. I'm not even sure anymore. But this shows a little more windows on the side. It has a man door. I had a vent on top. I didn't do that. Kind of gives me an idea of the wall, the stud sizes and the rafters, the trusses, that kind of thing. Also gives me an opening with the front entrance to start with, and two different styles of doors. I went with this style here. I think it looks a little more, maybe a little more what they would have used. Also has a shop or a repair area over here on the side, and I didn't go with that. I didn't do that. Here's a floor plan, 2-track with the shop area over here, and 2x12 flooring, 12 foot or 12 by 12 inch beam. Gives me the joist spacing, that kind of stuff. So it gives me an idea of what he is proposing here. So that's where I started. Here I've drawn the roof rafters, the trusses that would be 4 places, the front and the back, and smokestacks, center line over the locomotives. The wall studs are 2x6. The center post I made 8x8, and then I did a 6x8 cross beam, and then the ridge or the trusses were 6x12 inch, and then these are 2x8s or 2x6s, I guess here. So, and then this is a 6x8 center support and a 4x12 ridge beam. On the floor, I just going with 2x12 flooring over 12x12 beams, and then these are 8-inch support beams all the way through the center, and the 12x12s are 8 foot on center. So if you think about the flooring going across there, it might be a little bouncy if you're actually going to build this for real, but this is just kind of just to get things modeled. I'm not going to be walking on it, of course. So, and you know, I don't want to bother modeling something I'm not going to be able to see. So, I'll waste my time on that. This is the front and the back. With the front, I made up the doors. Now, when I go to lay these out, when I make the doors, scratch build them, I can use these as templates. How exactly that's going to fit, I don't think I think I can use these cross members here for support. These are also where the hinges are going to go. I may have to do some type of bracing on the inside, but these will just be like a 2x6. And then the framing. This is the back, the studs, and then I'm just going to use a batten on board type of wall. The windows will be a 9x9, about 4x8 feet, 4 wide, 10 wide, 8 high. These were Grant Line windows, so this is what their openings, what their castings will be. And then for the support or the area around the rail, I'm going to have code 70 rail, and then this is going to be the 12x12 floor, and then there's a 2x12 will run the length of the floor, or through there across the beam, and then there'll be the 2x12 flooring above that, and that should just about bring that up level to the top of the rail. Maybe the rail stick a little higher, but it'll be all right. There's my detail for the door opening. I started out as a draftsman years and years ago, and if I were to give this to a vendor or a contractor or somebody, a builder, to make this, I would need a lot more detail and a lot more notes and explanation. But this is just simply for my own work, and I just really want to be able to use the drawings for templates to lay down the wood structure. This was the original drawing I used for the mock-up. Everyone started with 50. I did this in 1/8 inch to the foot. Everything else is done in 1/4 inch to the foot, so it's O scale. 1/8 inch. I kind of just made that. This is what I made my cardboard mock-up out of. This is the side of the building. 60 feet, 33 tall, thereabouts. Again, I put 6 windows on the side. When I went from 50 foot to 60 foot, it gave me enough room to keep my 6 windows that I wanted. So, because this is near the edge of the layout, I wanted to be able to look into it from the side. It also gives me a room to add a man door over here. So I did that. And this just gives me the kind of like the wall stud laid out, framing around the window, roof rafters, trusses on 20 foot on centers. I don't know what I'm going to do for shingles yet. I don't know. I can't find a good source. I haven't been able to locate a good source for shingles. If you know of one, I'd appreciate it if you'd put it in the comments. That really would help. It's just, I find some stuff, but it's just not right. I don't know if I want to go with wood shingles. I'd like to go with some kind of a asphalt shingle or something, but whatever I can find, I guess. If you know something, please comments. Well, that'll do it for this video. Thanks for sticking around. If you have any comments or questions, please put them down below in the comment section. Like and subscribe, all that stuff. And so take care, and I'll see you next time.